Hey, what up, people? It's Kuqui here, and we are back with the daily NBA predictions. And yeah, yesterday was a day of two games. I predicted those. I was right on the Boston win. It wasn't by single digits, like I said, but they won. And I was wrong with the Lakers. The Lakers actually sort of impressed me because I didn't expect them to play how they did. Anthony Davis was a beast, and yeah. So I'm 1-1, one right, one wrong, and yeah. Let's start because today there's 10 games today, so let's get through them. The first one is the Indiana Pacers versus the Detroit Pistons. I think the Pacers are gonna win that one. With that said, I think Cade Cunningham is going to have a really good season, but his team just doesn't have enough. Let's be real. Like, the Pacers are a playoff team, and I think they're going to be motivated this season, and I think the Pacers are going to win. Then we have the Brooklyn Nets versus the Atlanta Hawks. I think the Hawks are going to get that one. The Hawks, I think they're going to be like a mediocre team. I don't think they have a great roster, but they have Trae Young. I like Trae Young, how he plays. But Brooklyn has no one. Like, they are. I mean, of course they have NBA players, but compared to the other teams in the league, they are very weak. So I think the Hawks are going to win that one. Then we have the toughest one for me to decide today, which was Magic versus the Heat. The Orlando Magic versus the Miami Heat. And I was going back and forth with this one. But I think Jimmy this year is going to try and do his best. Sometimes he doesn't put that much effort in the regular season, but I think he has to realize that he can't stop slacking a little bit in the season and just try to get to the play-in and try to get out of it and all that, because that takes energy away from him. I think he wants to be a top 6 seed this year, and they're against the Orlando Magic, which is one of my favorite teams in basketball right now. They are so exciting to watch. I think they need a good point guard, a good playmaker to set up the offense. But apart from that, they're awesome. They're cool. They got awesome young players. But I think ultimately Miami's going to win that one. But I think that one's going to be a very close game. It could go either way. But I'm going Miami at the end of the day because the game is in Miami too. So a little bit of home court advantage. Then we have Milwaukee Bucks versus the Philadelphia 76ers. As you guys know, Damian Lillard is my favorite player. So I am a Bucks fan. And they're against the 76ers without Embiid and without Paul George. So I think the Bucks are going to win that one. Yeah. Then we have the Cavs versus the Raptors. The Raptors are another team where I don't expect a lot from them this year. I think some players are going to really play well for them, like Scotty Barnes, and I also think Emmanuel Quickly was doing really good last year, and RJ Barrett also. I think he's gonna have a good season, but ultimately I think the Cavs are gonna win that one. I think the Cavs are better, and I think the Cavs will take that game. Then we have the Hornets and the Rockets, a very interesting game too. But I think, I don't know, man. I'm even changing my thoughts right now. But I think the Houston Rockets are going to win that one. The game is in Houston, so I think they're going to win. Then we have the Bulls versus the Pelicans. The Bulls are another team that is a bit weak. They're not horrible, but I don't know. They're a bit weaker than other teams. I think the Pelicans are going to win that one. The Pelicans, I think Zion's going to have a very good year, and we'll see how it goes. Then we have the Grizzlies versus the Jazz. Another player I'm very excited to see is John Morant. And I think the Grizzlies are going to win that one against the Jazz. Then we have the Suns versus the Clippers, and the Clippers are a team that I'm very worried about because of the Kawhi Leonard news that he's out indefinitely and all that. I don't know if that knee or whatever he has will ever get like sort of repaired or get to a point where it isn't as big of an issue as it is right now. But I don't see it. He's getting high in age, and the roster isn't really that strong. Apart from, a couple good players. I mean, they have good players, but not amazing players that'll take them over the hump. And I think the Suns are going to have a good year. So I think Phoenix is going to win that one. And then to top off the night, we have the Warriors versus the Blazers. And the Blazers is another case of a mediocre team. I like the Blazers. I'm a Damian Lillard fan, so I was a fan of the Blazers. But I stayed liking the Blazers because I like the players in the organization. But at the end of the day, I think the Warriors are gonna win. I'm not really high on the Warriors either, but the Blazers are too young, too inexperienced, and we'll see. I hope some of these teams outperform and do some awesome stuff this year. I'm not trying to talk down on anybody. I just want to make a prediction, and these are my predictions. So I picked the Pacers, Hawks, Heat, Bucks, Cavs, Rockets, Pelicans, Grizzlies, Suns, and Warriors to win tonight. So yeah, let me know who you guys picked to win, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with more predictions. Peace.